Tennis is a sport that evokes a sense of elegance and royalty among sports fans worldwide. It offers great rewards, including fame and monetary benefits, making some tennis players among the richest athletes. With the viewership of the 4 Grand Slam events annually, tennis has one of the largest followings among major sporting disciplines. The popularity of the sport is directly reflected in the fan base of the stars associated with it. Each era in tennis history has seen a host of gifted individuals become the face of the sport and vie for the throne. Tennis is a highly competitive sport with no single king or queen. Players are pursued by brands for sponsorship deals worth millions, and these deals continue to pay them well after their careers. This list of the top richest tennis players in 2024, including both men and women, highlights the sport's importance in repaying its players. Who are the top 10 wealthiest tennis players of 2024? Welcome to the Facts Drone. You will be captivated by today's amazing video. Top 10 wealthiest tennis players in the world 2024. Number 1. Jessica Pegula. Jessica Pegula is an American professional tennis player. She has career-high WTA rankings of world number 3 in singles, achieved on the 24th of October, 2022, and world number 1 in doubles, achieved on the 11th of September, 2023. Jessica Pegula, the world's richest tennis player in 2024, has a net worth of around $6.7 billion. This figure is significant, as it can accommodate the combined net worths of other tennis players. Pegula has admitted that her net worth is not entirely hers. During the Wimbledon Open 2023, she mentioned that the net worth belonged to her parents. She is one of the 5 daughters of billionaires, Terry and Kim Pegula, who are the founders and owners of East Resources, Buffalo Sabres, and Buffalo Bills. Her father, Terry, is the founder and owner of East Resources, while her mother, Kim, owns Buffalo Sabres and Buffalo Bills. Number 2. Ion Tiriac. Ion Tiriac is a Romanian businessman and former professional tennis and ice hockey player. He has been president of the Romanian Tennis Federation, a former singles top 10 player on the ATP Tour. He was active from 1958 to 1979 and won 34 career singles titles. Ion Tiriac, known as the Brasov Bulldozer, is one of the world's richest tennis players with a net worth of $1.2 billion. Having served as president of the Romanian Tennis Federation, despite retiring as a player, Tiriac remains invested in the sport and currently heads the Tiriac Group, which focuses on real estate, automobiles. He also houses an impressive collection of over 400 vehicles, including those owned by famous personalities like Al Capone and Elton John in his garage. Number 3. Roger Federer. Roger Federer is a Swiss former professional tennis player. Federer was ranked world number 1 in singles by the Association of Tennis Professionals for 310 weeks, including a record 237 consecutive weeks, and finished as the year-end number 1 5 times. Roger Federer, known as the King of Grass due to his 8-time Wimbledon Open win throughout his career. Forbes reports that Federer's annual earnings are close to $95.1 million, making him one of the richest and highest-earning tennis players in 2024. Despite his teary farewell to the sport in September 2022, his legacy will forever be etched in the sport's history. Number 4. Serena Williams. Serena Jamaica Williams is an American former professional tennis player. Widely regarded as one of the greatest tennis players of all time, she was ranked world number 1 in singles by the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, for 319 weeks, including a joint record 186 consecutive weeks, and finished as the year-end number 1 5 times. Serena Williams has a net worth of $300 million as per today's date. In September 2022, Serena Williams ended her professional career after 27 years, becoming the most successful woman in tennis history. With 23 Grand Slam titles and an annual income of $45.3 million, Williams is one of the most influential players in the sport's history. Regardless of gender, she is the only tennis player to win a career Golden Slam, winning all 4 Grand Slam events in a single calendar year in both singles and doubles events. Number 5. Novak Djokovic. Novak Djokovic is a Serbian professional tennis player who is currently ranked world number 1 in singles by the Association of Tennis Professionals. Djokovic has been ranked number 1 for a record total of 416 weeks in a record 13 different years and finished as the year-end number 1, a record 8 times. Novak Djokovic, a renowned tennis legend with a current net worth of $240 million US, is a part of the holy trinity of modern-day men's tennis alongside Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal, who have won more than 20 Grand Slams. Djokovic is currently the world number 1 in the ATP men's singles rankings and has won 24 Grand Slam titles. He is also aiming to extend his record at the Australian Open to 11 singles titles. Number 6. Rafael Nadal. Rafael Nadal Pereira is a Spanish professional tennis player. Nadal has been ranked world number 1 in singles by the Association of Tennis Professionals for 209 weeks and has finished as the year-end number 1, 5 times. Nadal has won 22 Grand Slam men's singles titles, including a record 14 French Open titles. Rafael Nadal, with a current net worth of $220 million US, a renowned tennis player, has 22 Grand Slam titles, including a world record 14 French Open trophies. Despite missing most of 2023 and withdrawing from the Australian Open in 2024, Nadal has including a record 14 French Open titles. Rafael Nadal, with a current net worth of $220 million US, a renowned tennis player, has 22 Grand Slam titles, including a world record 14 French Open trophies. Despite missing most of 2023 and withdrawing from the Australian Open in 2024, Nadal has amassed over $125 US from his ATP tour since 2001. Number 7. Maria Sharapova. Maria Yurievna Sharapova is a Russian former world number 1 tennis player. She competed on the WTA Tour from 2001 to 2020 and was ranked world number 1 in singles by the Women's Tennis Association for 21 weeks. A tennis legend is the only Russian to win a career Grand Slam. She reached the top of the WTA singles rankings at 18 and won 5 major titles. Sharapova retired from professional tennis in 2020, but her wealth has not diminished. She is one of the world's richest tennis players in 2024 and continues to endorse brands like Nike and Evian. Number 8. Pete Sampras. Pete Sampras is an American former world number 1 tennis player. Regarded as one of the greatest tennis players of all time, his professional career began in 1988 and ended at the 2002 US Open, which he won, defeating his longtime rival Andre Agassi in the final. Pete Sampras has won 14 Grand Slam titles, including 7 Wimbledon titles and 5 US Open titles. Inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame in 2007, Sampras is idolized by many in the tennis fraternity, including Roger Federer. Number 9. Steffi Graf. Steffi Maria Graf is a German former professional tennis player. She won 22 major singles titles, the second most in women's singles won since the start of the Open era in 1968 and the third most of all time. Steffi Graf has won 22 Grand Slam titles, making her the second most in women's singles since the Open era in 1968. She's the first tennis player to achieve the Golden Slam in 1988 and remains the only player to win each Grand Slam title at least 4 times. Number 10. Andre Agassi. Andre Kirk Agassi is an American former world number 1 tennis player. He is an 8-time major champion, an Olympic gold medalist, and a runner-up in 7 other majors. Andre Agassi has won 8 Grand Slam titles and is the only player to have won the career Super Slam. He also won all 4 Grand Slams on 3 surfaces and is the last American male tennis player to win the French Open and Australian Open. Today's video has come to an end. We looked at the top 10 wealthiest tennis players in the world, 2024, by unveiling how rich the tennis players are as of 2024. We sincerely hope you found enjoyment in gaining insights into the top 10 wealthiest tennis players of 2024. For more intriguing content, don't forget to comment on your favorite part of our video, and subscribe and click the notification bell. Until then, we look forward to seeing you in our next video.